my niggas don't go. A lot of my niggas daddy gone. So you know the pressure on. Nigga get wrong, we at your home. Remember a long time ago, serving at the corner store. Been round the corner before. Been serving jacket before. All of my niggas don't go. A lot of my niggas daddy gone. So you know the pressure on. Nigga get wrong, we at your home. At your home. Yeah. This is music. CSA. Remember a long time ago, serving at the corner store. Been round the corner before. Been serving jacket. All of my niggas don't go. A lot of my niggas daddy gone. All right. I was trying to get some more shit last minute. I had to talk to some of my guests last minute. I got some people gonna be joining me tonight. Got to get my link set up. Y'all come on in, I ain't pulled my drink yet. Y'all got time to pull y'all a drink. God damn it. Got a little paperwork I got to pull up. We're gonna have a little small paperwork party. We got some guests going to join us. I'm gonna be talking about FME Polo. Y'all already know. If you don't know, now you know. You know who this clown is? I got somebody who's gonna introduce this motherfucker. And on just seeing fitting. Everybody, I don't really know him like that. I know a lot about him though. A lot more than he reveals. You'll find out tonight. Give me 1 second. I'll try to get this link over to my guests. I'm gonna have a couple of guests join me. Hopefully, 1 or 2, maybe even 3. I can't make you a promise. I can promise you 1. I can promise you this goddamn paperwork I got. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure I get it up. Before I send my links out, I gotta get one more piece of paperwork here. Hold on. Oh. Give me 1 second. All right, there we go. There it is. All right, I'll pull the rest up as I'm talking. So let me get my link on over to my people real quick. That give y'all time to make your drinks, goddammit. I ain't made mine yet. Like I said, I'm going to be joined by some people who know Polo. And I ain't talking about the Polo from the internet. I'm talking about Dino. Goddammit, Polo, I know you're watching, punk. I'm talking about Dino. I ain't talking about Polo. Nigga say your name, Dino. Yeah, Sophia, I got them goddamn receipts. Yeah, see, Dino like the gossip, not me. I ain't got time to be wrestling with no nigga about no he say, she say. God damn it, fuck what they say. It's what I motherfucking say. And when I say it, hold on, it's facts. Let me get my links over to my guests. I got 2, possibly 3. What if that third one join? God damn it. If that third one join, that would took me a little bit longer. We're on the hunt for the third guest. I talked to the second guest who know my third guest, and they said they finna round them up. So let me send this first link out, and then I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna get all my links sent out. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay. Send this link over to this guest. Like I said, we might have 3 guests tonight. Some people who know Polo not so well, just from the internet. I got some people who know Polo. Now they say I don't know Polo. They say they know Dino. Hold on a second. God damn it. This guy don't even be on Facebook, so I got to find this Facebook. Hold on a second. Yeah, from the old prison days. I got old a celly or 2. We got a celly or 2 coming up for old Brittany Banner. What's going on? We got a celly or 2 coming up for old Dino. That's his real name, y'all. What they really call the streets. And you wonder why a nigga with a nickname changed his nickname. We gonna find out. Miss Jackson, I see you in the back. First, I gotta pour up this drink though. Miss Jackson, get you some wine. See, Miss Jackson don't even know what I got. See, she in the blind. I'm in the blind. I don't know what Greg Turner, stick around, I'll bring you into it a little bit. I don't know what Miss Jackson got to say. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we gonna inform each other, entertain. We just here for a little entertainment. Y'all pour, put your little, don't drink too heavy now. Like it's Monday, goddammit. Some of you bitches just got back to work, barely got jobs, barely holding on. Don't get fired fucking with me. Ain't nobody gonna fire me. I can drink the whole goddamn bottle right now. Ain't nobody I got my drink poured. Goddamn Miss Jackson. I had to bring you in. I gotta put some more documents and stuff, and you're gonna give me this intro. But no further ado, y'all. No further ado. Let me get my applause button ready. I introduce y'all to Shanae Jackson. Shanae, what's going on?
Hey there, how you doing?
How you doing? Shanae, we just met via the internet. Maybe yesterday, maybe today. I don't even know. You know what I mean? We got mutual friends, we got mutual haters, we got mutual enemies. So somebody said, hey, y'all should link up. You know what I mean? I already can tell you that your guy Polo over there think there's some type of conspiracy that we on some, you know, he already formulating his conspiracy on this page. I got some pictures of that to show you. But in the meantime, I want to give him your formal introduction because I like people to have credentials, not fake credentials like Polo. I'm gonna get in that in a minute because the niggas that he graduated from college. Imagine, motherfucker. But before I get it, Shanae, if any college out there produces a diploma with FME Polo on you, we're gonna march on that goddamn college. This nigga cannot be from any college. I forbid you to get this nigga any type of graduation of anything. Miss Jackson, formally introduce yourself in a professional way, and then we'll get down to the bullshit. Because I'll be on some bullshit. Goddamn. Professional way. Let folks know what you do, what you have done. Go ahead.
So my name is Shanae Jackson. Currently, what I do is I'm the organizing director for a statewide social justice alignment organization. And so basically what that means is we have 6 very large statewide organizations that organize around community issues like housing, police and law enforcement accountability, schools, pretty much anything related to your quality of life. We are the people that advocate around it. So when hurricanes come, we are the ones that help people to get prepared. We are the ones that actually provide supplies. A lot of people think that comes from the government. It comes from organizations like ours. We're the ones that help advocate when it's people with unions and getting better quality pay and health insurance and stuff like that with their jobs. So most people don't realize that it's us. If a storm comes and people need to get those food stamps, it is us who writes and sends a letter and apply pressure for the governor to apply for those particular things. So it's a great amount of things that we do. Personally, even outside of that, before I started doing that work, and where I live at, which is Gainesville, Florida, I do more advocacy than that, but primarily where I do a lot of my advocacy is in my city. And so if there's something going on in our jail, if there's issues with law enforcement, whether it's our sheriff's office or our police department, if it's with the school system, right, if it's a juvenile detention center, pretty much anything that happens in my city, people are going to actually notify me about it, and we're going to do whatever we can to do something about it. Prior to that, I was very corporate. I was a bank manager. I sold real estate. I was administrative assistant, a vice president of operations at one time. I did nursing at one time. So I got a very colorful and very major professional resume.
Okay. Had to send that message out. I got another guest in the back right there. We got another guest in the back. We might have to jump them up in a minute. I don't know how long they got. Yeah, so how do you stumble across FME Polo? Let's get into that real quick. And Mr. Black, I see you in the back. We're going to bring you out first, and we're going to get back to Shanae. But this will give us some time for you to pull up some things. Go ahead.
Okay, so the way that I came across him was actually secondhand. So back on January the 17th, one of the family members of Tyrone Davis Jr. reached out. And so with that, I had been recommended to them by multiple people as the person that they needed to follow up with as it related to navigating things and getting justice for their family member. And so we connected over some time. We had conversations. I let them know the things that I do. A lot of it is behind the scenes because we need to wait for records requests. They're going to delay on some of those requests because they're going to cite that the case is still open. So what we'll still do is you all continue to communicate, continue to ask your questions, hoping that they will do their appropriate thing. But once they decide that they're going to close the case, we will meet with law enforcement. We will get what they have. We'll figure it out, and we'll take the next steps. And so what happened is also one of the things I met with a few wrongful death attorneys that are very, very trusted and have a huge proven track record here. And one of the things that they suggested is at this juncture, don't get a wrongful death attorney. You should have a private investigator. Because if you hire us, that's what we're going to do, but we're going to charge $1,000 an hour.
Shanae, I don't mean to cut you off. I sent the link out to the guy. He kind of busy. This is a guy who he don't really do social media. I reached out to a friend. You know, I know some people. I try to tell Polo, I know some people. No further ado, y'all. We got someone who know. Let me get you right. Miami Black. Your mic muted. Let me unmute your mic. God damn it. Hold on. I think he's driving. Well, he buffering or driving. I know his mic muted. Hold on. I think you have to come back in. Hello. Can you hear me? Well, I got your mic muted.
No, he was buffering.
Okay, but you can hear me. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna wait for him to come back. That's my special guest. He's a guy who knows Polo. He say he don't know Polo. He know Dino. You know what I mean? And he was locked up with him. Hold on a second. I'm texting him now. See, Polo, they said Polo said I can bring some reads. See, this guy who I got on the phone, allegedly, he ain't gonna say allegedly because he gonna say out of his own mouth. He told me that he know personally, well, he'll know personally. He knows somebody who personally knows Polo's former boyfriend, I would say, when he was incarcerated. I'm gonna let him tell the story when it come on. So that's what we're going with. I told him I'm getting some bullshit. Goddamn Polo, I'm with the bullshit now. You know.
But even while we wait on that, so even one of his boyfriends was public. So Patrick Woolbright actually went live with evidence and things like that and outed that they were in a relationship and that Polo was married and Patrick Woolbright was also doing his wife's hair. So that's what blew the marriage apart is because he was sleeping with the guy that was doing his wife's hair.
Patrick Woolbright, he was sleeping with the hairdresser. Well, we're gonna get back to that one. Miami Black, welcome to the stage. I know you're a busy man. I know you did a favor for a friend of mine. What you know about Polo? As you told me, his name is Dino. What you know about Dino at his time when y'all were incarcerated? Hello. Black, can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Shanae, say something. See if we can hear you.
Can you hear me? It's going in and out.
Black, can you hear me? It's like he driving somewhere. Black, I'm going to take you out and come on back in again. Let's see if we can get him on when he come back. Now, if he come back, Shanae, I may blank out this thing. Sometimes I do some crazy shit when people come in and out. So if it does that, it'll come out and come back in. It'll let you hear and come back in. But back to your story, you talk about the hairdresser because this guy who knew him years ago from prison, but you're talking about something more currently, a hairdresser and his wife. Go ahead.
That's how I first knew who he was. So I didn't know. He went by another name. I forgot what it is before he reinvented himself to FME Polo. But it was a really big. I used to live in Ocala. I used to live in Marion County where he lived.
Okay.
And it was a really big deal. So I don't know if maybe the boyfriend didn't want to be a secret. I don't forgot how it came out. But the reason that it was such a big deal is because he did it across social media. And you know how we do, people send screenshots, we send videos. So the same with all this stuff is being sent backwards and forth. And basically what they're stating that happened is what broke the marriage up is because Patrick went live and actually had receipts and posted videos and stuff like that of them actually together. And Patrick was the guy that was doing his wife's hair.
So the hairdresser went live with real receipts, real video evidence of his relationship with Polo.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I felt like everybody knew. I didn't know it was new information.
Yeah, a lot of people, I don't know if it's so much new information, but he talks a lot about transparency. And a part of being transparent is, giving full transparency to everything you're involved with, everything you've done, et cetera, et cetera. We consider that full transparency. Let me try to add Mr. Black back. Yo, we can hear you now. Can you hear us? Black.
Hello?
Yeah. I hear your car engine revving back there. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, I'm driving, bro. That's all.
Okay. Hey, tell us about Polo. As you told me you don't know Polo, you know Dino. Tell us about Dino, and just tell us what you told me. Shit, what about him being locked up?
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna, facts is facts, man. I ain't got no problem with bro or none of that. I don't really know what y'all got going on, on some grown man time. But yeah, dude in the boy game, man. That's what we call it in prison.
The what?
The boy game.
The boy game.
Yeah.
Because I ain't never been to prison, Black. It kind of break down to what is the boy game?
Well, in prison, they call everything the game. The boy game, the cigarette game, everything is a game. All right. And the boy game is indulging in homosexuality, man.
Okay. So the boy game is it like an open game? Are they in the closet?
No, that ain't no open game. The OKK gang is an open gang, and the OKK gang is a gay gang.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that.
So he wasn't in the OKK gang. He was in the boy gang.
Nah, he wasn't in the OKK gang.
So he wasn't dressing up as the girl.
Nah. But he was indulging, man.
So explain to us, how did you know or come to the knowledge that he was indulging? What's this common knowledge around the yard?
I mean, one thing about prison, bro, your reputation gonna follow you, dog. So and you can't do shit. You can't take a shit without a nigga knowing how big your turd is.
Yeah.
So how in the hell you gonna hide that you engaging in sex with men?
True.
Yeah, you can't hide that, man. And I mean, like I told you, some niggas overlook it. They just gay for the state. So that's what it seemed like.
What you say, gay for the state? What that mean?
Gay for the state, just the time he there.
Okay. I looked at this. He was only there for 4 years. Is it common for guys to come in?
Nah. That's a short time there. I did 15.
Okay.
And I ain't never thought about no shit like that.
Okay, so it ain't like it's something everybody indulging in. It just got to be in you.
No, yeah. That's what you into. That's what you into. But the crazy part is like niggas don't really knock it in the chain gang unless a nigga know you from the streets. Like if you your homeboy from the streets, then a nigga gonna knock it. But other than that, nigga just like shit. I don't know that nigga. I ain't gonna never see this nigga again in life. He won't indulge in the boy gang. That's on him.
Did you first like maybe conversate with him, everything, and when you found out he was in the boy gang, did you back off? What was y'all interaction?
Nah. See, I met him at the poker table. We used to play poker together. You know.
Okay.
So that's how I met, dude. I used to be the store man. You know. So that's like long shocking.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I was the store man, and you know, we got cordial. That's what I'm gonna say, cordial, because we're in the dorm, and if you got 50 people in the dorm, you know, it's kind of easy, you know, to get to know a nigga, man.
Okay.
You know, yeah, man.
So speaking of gambling in the store, man, was he a guy who had plenty of money in there? How did he get around? You know.
Nah, you know, he most definitely ain't had no motherfucking money.
Yeah. So, did you think that might have led to him joining the boy gang? Maybe he was just
I
using
don't know, bro.
money.
Like this ain't even my style, though, fool. Like I told you, I ain't really got nothing against dude. You know, I seen y'all little interaction and what's going on and whatnot, and like I'm the type that, you know, especially when nigga get out here and be dealing with women, though, dog. You know, that be the whole thing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you indulge in there, or even if you indulge out here, you know, just be head up, man. You know, and that ain't cool. You know, I got daughters, I got sisters, I got a mama. You know, so that ain't cool, man. When niggas be vibing like that, you
Yeah.
know.
That's how I feel about it. That's why I'm tired of this one coming out of the closet, FME Polo, because he got a lot of women followers, and they need to know that, hey, don't bring your man around, bro, because shit, you might leave without a man.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
sure. Yeah. And nigga went by Blade in there too, though.
Oh, they called him Blade.
Yeah,
Okay, Blade and
yeah.
Dino. You know what I mean? Okay, so Blade, he won't tap in. I told him you knew somebody that knew somebody who knew one of them.
Yeah, and I ain't, but I ain't,
OKK
I
gang.
ain't, I ain't like I told you, man. I ain't trying to get involved, but you know, the sissy that he was involved with, he out there. That's all I'm gonna say. And he ready to tell his story for a couple dollars. I just ain't gonna be the middleman.
Okay, yeah. I need you to get me in contact with him. I don't need no middleman. You call him a sissy. I deal with the sissy straight up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I grease his palms, but I don't want no lies. I want the truth.
yeah. I'm gonna
But
send you his name.
yeah, but and when we get him on, when you come back on, because you can confirm that, hey, that's the guy. That's him.
Uh, I
Huh?
got you. I got you.
All right, man. I appreciate you taking out a second to talk to us. If you can get, even before we go off the stream, goddamn it, if you hit him, I can get him back in here. Tell him I got it.
Now you finna have me and this nigga beefing though. I don't give a fuck. 305, nigga. He know what it is.
Yeah, he know you. I know he know you. But hey, appreciate you stopping in, man. We're gonna get back to Miss Jackson. I just wanted to jump in. I thought you would come in a little bit later. We had to bump you up in the program a little bit, but I appreciate you coming on through. And let me know if you get that information for me. Hello? All right, man. Peace. All right. Hold on, let me get him out of here. Miss Jackson, you hear me? Your mic is muted. Go ahead and talk. Oh, I can hear you. Yeah, that was a guy. I thought he was gonna come in later because he said he was driving. I thought he was gonna get the way he was going. He don't really know how to work this shit. So as soon as I sent it to him, he popped in. I would have sent it to him later, but he might not be available later. But hey, there y'all go. These are things that should I say, Polo pretends to be a real street guy. Like, I'm from the streets, but I'm some type of educated street guy that shows no complete lack of education. And I had to go to the streets. Like he told me like last year, hey, check my resume. And when I checked this resume, it came back like he dude said in the boy gang. I left him alone. I like, all right, yeah,
He portrays as a street guy.
No, yeah, Polo like Polo threatened me and everything on the live. You know what I mean?
So maybe because my father was real street and my dad was street. My dad and my brothers were street for real, and my significant others. Street guys would never be going backwards and forth with women the way that he does.
Exactly.
Street guys would never indulge in gossip. And not just because of a personality thing. They don't want to bring attention to themselves because they know the things that they engage in. So street guys don't move like that. They don't want the left hand to know what the right hand is doing. That's why you don't see street guys on lives and different things like that for extended periods.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I must interject here. I am a former street guy, and you are correct. I was kind of in the streets at one point. I ain't gonna say at one point. And hell, I wouldn't post a picture online, social media. You know what I mean? I had a social media. You know what I mean? And I never posted a picture. Not one.
But even now, when they've seen your videos, you see how when you're posted up, you're in one area, so nobody can see the rest of your house and different stuff like that. I'm like that. And it's because my dad and them were street. So people say, oh, show this or show that. It's not that we don't show it because we don't have it. I was taught not to do that. So people them think that I have a lot, and then when they see us in a car that we have or something, they're like, oh, so the deal is because when you're street, those things still you carry with you, even when you have shifted. So there's still certain traits that you're going to exhibit. They don't exhibit those traits.
Yes, indeed. I totally agree 100%. I'm gonna let you, because he kind of cut us off, and I was very intrigued by the story that you were given about the hairdresser. That's something I didn't hear. I don't know Polo. You know what I mean? Dino, Blade, whatever you want to go by. Trolls. I don't know him, but you said everyone knew. A lot of people just getting to know him through. He gained a lot of popularity off the death of unfortunate death of Dro. And honestly, when he first started talking about Dro, I thought Dro was from Ocala. And that was one of his homeboys because he seemed very sad. He was going on all day. And I was like, man, you know, I guess it's rough losing one of his partners. He's going to post about this every day. Not until I'm 2.5 months in, somebody told me, man, that guy's from Fort Lauderdale, and this nigga is from Ocala. He don't know him at all.
How many people have you seen from Ocala that support Polo?
0.
Okay.
Basically, a couple maybe. You know what I mean? So he's found a wave to fool others.
Outside of his mama and family, who have you seen from Ocala that supports him?
His baby mama don't even support him. And probably, I don't know, you probably missed my last live. And he challenged me here to pull up some evidence that of him beating or choking someone in 2026. What was this challenge? He said it, you can't show me no evidence of me choking anyone in 2026. And I said, okay, you are correct, Polo. I cannot show you evidence of you choking any women in 2026. I said your case got dismissed. And this is thing, Shanae. This guy's on here talking about receipts, evidence, transparency. He just got his strangulation of a woman and battery on a child dismissed on March 6, 2026. March 6, 2026. We are still in March for those, I know, because some of his followers ain't that bright. And I don't want to shit on all of them, but some of them ain't that smart. Now, that's this month. He was facing charges for strangulation on his baby mama. You know what I mean? Or his wife, one of the two. I don't know. They keep the wife's name out of it. I think it was the baby mama because the kid was his son. And he battered the child as well. They dropped the charges, and he tried to be slick and say, find where I was convicted guilty. And we all know that domestic violence rarely gets found guilty. The woman come through, she need her bills paid, she needs some dick, you know what I mean? Whatever she get from you, and she dropped the charges. That's very common. Sinead, go ahead. I see you eating. Let me keep going.
I saw it. Huh? And another thing that people state that on his videos, he talks about how he taken him in a speedy trial, and that he did a video, I think last night, after he called himself posted my background. And I made clear I got an extensive background, like I talk about all the time. I've never been convicted of anything because many of my charges are actual BS. So he came and now trying to reinvent himself the same way. And what I want people to understand is because they don't know how it goes, he's been adjudicated guilty at least 4 times. And so y'all are letting somebody tell you something that's easily disproven because you don't know how things work.
Yeah. He got arrested, as someone says right here. this person here. The arrest happened, ironically, almost at the same time of Dro's death. He was arrested, I want to say days, same day. She said exactly the same day. I knew it was pretty cool. See, I know a lot about Dro's case, and I don't pretend to know a lot, unlike Polo. I don't want to, I know nothing about it. Really. I know some little shit I heard. I don't really look into that. I don't know. But I do know that Polo's full of shit. I do know that I knew the dates were close, and according to Fit by, that's a long name, it was the exact day, which I thought was either the day before, day after. Same day of Dro's death, he was choking the bitch and beat on the kids and was in jail. And he speaks of transparency and putting it on the floor. All thing you put on the floor in real life, Polo, is your bitches. You're putting your bitches on the floor. You're putting your baby mama on the floor. You're putting your wife on the floor. But tonight I got some more shit we're gonna put on the floor. We're gonna get into this until you come out the closet first. I'm gonna bring your ass out the closet another way here in a minute. I'm trying to just throw all my files while we talking. Tonight, y'all, it's Trapped in the Closet. FME Polo. I just had a guy on who did time with Polo in prison that said Polo was in what they call the boy gang. You know, everyone knew that he was messing with gay men in prison. Shanae was just sharing a story that I didn't have no idea about, that he was messing with a hairdresser that destroyed his marriage with his wife, who I've been trying to get in contact with too. I've been trying to get in contact with his wife. Well, if I get her on here, Polo, it's over. It's game over. If anybody know his wife, tell her I got money for real. I'm not like Polo. I don't stay in a hotel. You know what I mean? You look, you ain't gonna never see the Days Inn door behind me. The Hojo, that's Howard Johnson all day. I know the Hojo. Like I said, I'm a street nigga. I know when the nigga down there at the Hojo, goddamn it, that's Howard Johnson. Hey, tell his baby mama I don't drink the little bottle. It's big bottles over here. I drink expensive shit. See that? That's Buffalo Trace, big bottle, solo, just me. Never the big bottle. You know what I mean? I'm gonna drink all week, all 2 weeks. He bought a little bottle. You know what I mean? Howard Johnson. You know what I mean? So y'all make sure you keep. You need to keep them receipts. Keep his hotel receipts. But Shanae, Black cut you off. I kind of cut you off. I just out of entertainment. I don't go for who else know. I want more information about him fucking the hair or having fucking that hairdresser. Shit, I want to know more about that. Go ahead. I'll pull up a couple more documents while you're talking.
No, that's fine. So that's literally what happened. It was like everywhere. That's why I was so surprised that so many women actually follow him from that particular part, because it blew up. But what I've come to realize is people that are following him now are not from Ocala. That's why I asked you, who do you see from Ocala that actually support him? And that's one of the reasons that this case is so important to him, is because it drew in so many people that are not aware of who he really is. People in Ocala know who he really is. So there's many cases that he could be working on in Ocala right now, and you don't see that happening because nobody will let him near those particular things. And even there was one post that I put up, and at the bottom of it, I told him don't play with me, and that's on Patrick Woolbright, and Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Wow.
So he's very aware. And I'm even confused on why he's not here tonight, because there was a woman who commented under the post that you tagged me in and said that he wasn't invited, he would be here. And I was like, well, he invited me just like he invited him tonight at 8 o'clock. And I know he's aware because he's posted about it multiple times, because multiple people have inboxed me stating that we are now some kind of way teaming up. And my deal is, we're not teaming up. I got invited just like he did, but also he teamed up with multiple people, with this Tedros person, with T Nice and CC and Lay Rich and all these other people. So when you're teaming up with people, it's supposed to be all good. But now I get invited to the same space that you get invited to, so we can talk to at the same time. We can't get to them. Nobody can find you.
Facts. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if he knew I knew that story, but see, Polo, we got an argument about a year ago, right? And then he did his research on me. He even told me this inbox, and he realized that I knew some people. Like, wait, you know, this is a certified dude. Like, you know how he tried to act like he's certified, and then he went back and did his research. Like, you know, so this nigga actually knows some people that know me. They know Dino. They know Blade, and he softened his stance on me. Some people may remember when me and Polo got into it about a year ago about him doing a fake show. Hold on, let me pull that up real quick.
That's the video somebody sent me about Baddies Ocala or something like that.
Yes, he did a fake show, Baddies Ocala or something or other. And hold on. Now I'm just getting my documents now. Hold on.
Take your time. I watched that live. I haven't finished it because somebody sent it to me, and the reason they sent it to me is one of the parts that stood out is when you said that he likes to argue with women, and the women say they don't argue back because they can't out yell him.
Yes,
not talking. Yes. I don't know when he can't stand me because he's not louder than me. He cannot talk me. He's not smarter than me. So now it all started to make sense because I couldn't figure that part out.
Yeah,
I learned that from you about the baddies. So it's actually quite a few things I learned from the video they sent me, and I had never watched any of his videos. And then you put a small portion of a video that he had that actually alluded to me and the Davis family. And so that to me, because he's never been interested, I've never seen any of his lives. I happened to see just that excerpt from the video that was sent to me.
Okay. Yeah. I was wondering why I couldn't find it on my documents. Some of my documents are screenshots. So I'm getting because we got more to talk about than just post. Hey, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag while we still talk about him packing fudge. Polo is a rat. You know what I mean? I don't have usually when I call somebody a rat, I have the black and white statement footage, word for word. That's coming. That's gonna take a little longer than the live tonight, but Polo know it's coming. I am gonna show you guys a screenshot of seal files concerning Polo, and once we get off this this thing here of his funny acting ways, because I got nothing against gays. I'm actually a supporter of gays. I support gays. A lot of people think I'm gay. A lot of people call me gay. I don't give a fuck about that. You know what I mean? I shared. I'm actually got a special that I'm from. One of my longest shows going to be on Post Nightclub. I got some former people who went to Post, gay guys. We're gonna have a whole podcast coming up, probably about 2 weeks. It's going to be very detailed, very long. Anyway, but furthermore, look at this thing right here. Trolls After Dark. He just posted this. 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. This where if you pay Polo $10, read this 60 ass shit they say right here. Go subscribe now so you can come and listen to the incredible women talk about our topics for tonight. He said women an hour. Y'all look at that shit right there. Hey, you know how sometimes you trip up like when the white man actually say nigger, you know what I'm saying? It's in ya. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear you trip up and accidentally say shit. You know what I'm saying? That means it's in you. You know what I'm saying? He said women and our stories. Miss Jackson, this nigga is leaking punk juice. This nigga is bleeding Kool-Aid. If y'all punch Polo in the nose, he's gonna be nothing but fruit punch come out that nigga nose. Fruit punch, Fanta, goddamn, you name it. You know what I'm saying? All that's come out. As a matter of fact, before I get too far, because I want to get this on out the way, I had one of his trolls attack me. He called his followers, he called trolls. He didn't think he Nicki Minaj or Beyonce or something. He think he got a beehive. But anyway, always in a beehive, you always gonna have somebody who gravitate. This girl tagged me in a post talking about, can y'all put David Stone head on a woman? It's on my page where the woman switching. They got Donald Trump switching down the street looking like a woman. And this happened to be the young, lovely troll who did it. Now, troll, and I don't often like to talk about women, but bitch, I talk about you, goddammit. I can act like a punk too, goddammit. This bitch is the perfect definition of a goddamn troll because, like I said, bitch, you look like a troll. You know what I mean? And she said, can someone take an AI video and impose David Stone's head on? So she said, you other troll bitches, I'm petty. I got all type of time. I got money. I even got the type of time Polo got, like, I'm broke, I got time. I'm rich, I got time. You know what I mean? I can make time. I'll take a whole day off to roast one of you bitches, the whole group of you. But she said make an AI impression and put David Stone's head on it. I said, you mean like the one you did? Because this is the picture she got up. Oh, my God, bitch, I will sue you. I will sue. Matter of fact, somebody at Mark Zuckerberg right now. This bitch need her page deleted. God damn it. If you post, if this is you, and you send me this, God damn it,
We need to delete this motherfucker. She need to be. I'm gonna contact my attorney and see if I can take legal action. This is fucking ridiculous. This is uncalled for. This bitch went from I thought we gonna see a lovely lady on a pole to a goddamn troll, a true motherfucking troll. Anyway, I had to get her out there. She came from me, so that's what them punks like to say. They came from me, so So I'm gonna talk like a punk too, since they like that shit. Y'all like to hear a punk talk out there. She came for me, so bitch, I came for you. You know what I mean? God damn it! Look at this goddamn, this pathetic guy. Nigga got a goddamn nose like a goddamn fucking penguin, pelican, bird nose, Birdman. They should have called this nigga goddamn Birdman. Fucking fake faggot tattoos in his goddamn ear. Little Bob. Anyway, I can be petty too, Polo. That's why you don't want to go with me. I invite you back, Polo. I know you bitch ass watching. But you ain't gonna want to come back after I finish this up. More bullshit from Polo right here. This nigga say he a college graduate. You bust my motherfucking balls. Shut your motherfucking face. How in the fuck would anyone believe that this nigga is a college graduate? When I tell you a lie ain't nothing for a motherfucker to tell, that's the goddamn evidence right there. And if a bitch believe, I wouldn't follow no one.
You know what my daddy used to say?
Huh?
You know what my daddy used to say?
What's that?
That he don't say that lying up nothing for you to say. He said you can make that dick sucker fry fish.
Exactly. And boy, goddamn, we know one thing. This guy right here, he definitely got a dick sucker on him. More about this picture in a minute. This picture tells a whole goddamn story. Polo, if you watch it, this picture tells a goddamn story that nobody has heard. You know what I'm saying? I got a story. No, this motherfucking picture right here, I'm just uploading as we talking. This picture tells a story nobody has heard. You know what I mean? But before we get into that, I want you to break down some of the inaccuracies and bullshit that Polo spreads concerning this justice for Joe when he got so much justice. And what is most of this bullshit like? Because you got more facts than I do. Where's this bullshit in this case? Because I think everything is bullshit he has, but you can be more precise. Go ahead and pinpoint that for us.
All of it is bullshit. So what happened and took place, as I stated, I was one of the people that was helping behind the scenes, doing the actual work of actually navigating and finding out what law enforcement was doing. So that means getting the meeting set up, doing the records request, and those particular things. And so even for me, it was fine for him to be putting information out because it was keeping people in the forefront. Well, what happened is on March the 6th, the family made an announcement that they had hired the private investigator and that and they thanked a bunch of people all in the same video. And he got in his feelings because they thanked a bunch of people in the same video and stated that he doesn't need to be, they shouldn't be thanking anybody else because they're not on the same level as him. Not everybody else did what he did. And so from that point, he started to drag the family. So he started talking about personal stuff that had zero to do with the case. He started stating that nobody's done as much work. He stated that he delivered all the information that they needed. So if you did that, then why is it not with GPD? Because it's just not true. The only things that he had provided were bits of information that the family had actually given. And even when they shared things, he took it and spun it all out of control and made it be a whole lot more messy and sensationalized it. And so on March the 9th is when I sat down with the family. We did a video very similar to this. My platform I use is Restream. And we talked about how you navigate through the case, what's supposed to happen, what misinformation is. There's a lot of people that are guys that are being very, very messy. And mind you, just in general, in the conversation, the 10th went, he was making posts about me. He was making posts about the family. And then what happened is when, I'll read that in a sec. What happened is on the 11th, I wake up and I got a screenshot where he calling me a Teletubby, a Jezebel, a this or that. So I did a live video and let him be known because I do cuss, not all the time. This gonna be one of them cussing videos. So if y'all don't like it, get up off this one. And I dragged this ass to hell and back, beat him up beside the head with what I had to say, and went going. And he's been in his feelings ever since. And so what happens is you got people that enter the chat trying for him to be the victim. He started this. Well, you spoke to him first. No, I did not. On the 9th, you didn't say his name, but you spoke to him first. I talked about all the people with the misinformation. The other influencers reached out and apologized and said they thought they were being helpful. They didn't realize what they were doing. He's the only person I got mad because he knew it was a scam. He was lying to other people that was reaching out. and stating that.
Who is Tedros M? I think they're talking to you. That's what.
Well, Tedros is one of the people that has issues with the family down there, and so even when they called DCF for me about being out to protest, like he's a part of that, so he need to go heal. He got issues with them, and so with him and Polo, them thinking that they're linking up, it's supposed to be something. So even like we're here tonight, they've done 3-hour-long live videos about us, 2-hour-long live videos, and what's so interesting is you're doing all this stuff about people you've never met, and
exactly.
so even I did a post. I have done 91 posts in the last, when I counted yesterday, in 18 days. Out of those 91 posts, 64 of them had nothing to do with Polo at all, and 27 were all in response to his BS. And like I asked all his supporters, go and count down his page how many posts he has me about the Davis family. It's hundreds. So how is it that we're the ones that says you got people commenting on my 60-something posts that have zero to do with him, and then you're not man enough to own up what it is that you state because you block everybody and then you sell us out and then you post us.
Yes.
So even tonight, when you tag me in the video, what was my response? Well, maybe now he'll respond to you now that you tagged me in it.
And with that said,
he'll be here.
He quickly did.
Yep.
He screenshotted almost immediately because a nigga act like he ain't watching, he not concerned. But here he is, screenshot my page of my conversation. Either Polo, Trolls, Dino, Blade, as they called you back in that penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk, nigga, get your ass on here and talk. But you're not going to be able to out-talk, and you ain't going to be able to out-talk facts. I got some questions that I want his trolls, or people that may not even know him, to take back with him. Not just about his sexuality, but we don't care where he put that little dick or that long nose. He done put that long nose up plenty of niggas' ass, bitches' ass. We don't care about that. But boy, Polo, I got some shit. I'm just loading up the documents right now. Oh, boy, I got some shit here, Polo. We got some real questions for you. But you're still concerned what's going on with me as well. You got the clout and the juice. Don't worry about little old me. Like I said, I ain't got nobody watching my motherfucking page. So you shouldn't be concerned with
and my
what I
page
got
is
going
already
on.
busy. I don't have many different friends or anything. My page is pretty much the same. If you go back and look at my engagement, my response to my post, it's been the same. You can go back years.
Yeah. Where is that, Polo? Now, let me get to that. Let me tell you this story, right? This picture tells the story. Polo, if you're there, goddamn it now. All the bullshit stop right here now. I want y'all to really take a minute, gather this information, because these are some serious questions. I'll make some serious allegations about Polo. Because Polo got some serious charges. Polo has more than serious allegations made about him. I guess they're allegations until he found guilty, whenever that may be. This photo is Polo being arrested 2022, I believe. Now, this photo is not from Florida. It is from Georgia, and specifically Kanawha County. In Kanawha County, 2022, Polo was arrested. Hold on a second. Let me get my shit straight right here. I got some things I got to share. Oh, there we go. Read from there. Polo was arrested in 2022. You say, David, what that got to do with anything? Boy, were the charges significant, serious. Let me post these charges for y'all right here. Here we go. There's a refiling of some more charges. On 3/27/2025, approximately a year ago, what's today? Almost a year ago today, Polo was charged here with trafficking fentanyl over 14 grams, criminal intent to violate possession of MDMA over 14 grams in Georgia. Wow. And you wonder what happened to these charges and what's so strange about these charges. I'm going to get into that in a minute. I'm going to show you what's strange. Let me pull that back up for you. Y'all take time to read it. Now, let me talk to y'all about Georgia and drugs. Any good old drug deal out there. If your baby daddy worth anything, if he any type of dope boy by himself, got any type of hustle, he know, boy, they ain't bullshitting up in Georgia. Let Chat GPT help me out here, y'all. Let me talk about Georgia and how they prosecute for drugs.
And not even just drugs, but fentanyl.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that in a minute. Georgia is almost a zero tolerance, almost for any crime, but especially for drugs and especially for fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? So it's already Georgia tough on crime. George Georgia is hell on drug crimes. But boy, if you got some fentanyl, boy, they is goddamn it, they'll put your nuts in a blender by some fentanyl in Georgia. Now, Polo has, and as you can, I'll put that back up again. Polo has an open case. Y'all look right there at the top. It says active, right up under the blue mark, active. I downloaded this picture yesterday. He has an active trafficking fentanyl case and trafficking MDMA case in Kanagua County, Kanagua Superior Court. You know what I mean? You ain't got to look it up. Listen to me. If I tell you a duck can pull a truck, you hook that motherfucker up. Matter of fact, I forbid any of you to Google or fact check anything I say. Goddamn, I'm coming looking for you. I never tell lies. Never, ever, ever. I shout to my girlfriend. If she was watching, sorry, baby. Goddamn, I gotta do what I gotta do. All right. Fentanyl trafficking in Georgia between 4 grams and 14 grams. Mind you, I'm gonna break this down. I'm gonna show y'all where it's over 14 grams for him. It's 5 years in prison, a fine of $100,000. 14 grams, 28 grams. These are minimum sentence. The less, and you know, talk to your thug them. They was in trouble like this too. The minimum charge for 14 grams is 10 years in prison. 28 grams, 15 years. He had over 14 between 28. So the minimum he had would do with 10 years in prison. Fine $250,000. If you don't sell it, no nothing. MDMA, same thing. 10 years minimum for 28 grams. He had over 28 grams. 200 grams minimum, 15 years in prison. They have enhancements, which I'm going to talk about that. Because I'm going to show you where his crime was enhanced in the state of Georgia. Extra penalties for enhancements. This is what ChatGPT said. Bottom line, Georgia has some of the toughest trafficking laws in the U.S. Even relatively small, especially fentanyl. Miss Jackson just said that. Especially fentanyl. ChatGPT and Miss Jackson on the same page. Trigger multi-year mandatory prison sentences. These are not probation-type cases once the trafficking thresholds are met. Now, to meet the trafficking thresholds, hold on. Yeah, to meet the trafficking thresholds, what they do is they got what they call a grand jury. Hold on a second. They get you in front of a grand jury because they want to make sure they put your nuts in a blender. Let me see if I got this. Let me see what this one is. Nope, that ain't it. Hold on. Y'all give me 1 sec. I got to pull this up real quick. Yeah. Sorry I have my shit together. Oh, it's worth the wait. You just hold the fuck on.
And while you're doing that, I just wanted to be known. I know that because I used to live in Georgia.
Okay.
So very familiar with the actual laws and how much higher they sentence for much more minor crimes. And a lot of the cities sit on top of each other, so you can easily get trafficking charges. And typically when you get trafficking, you get the possession with intent in the trafficking. So even that he only has those 2 charges is very interesting.
Yes. So he has 2 of those charges. I'm gonna show you the peculiarities of this thing. Because it's a very strange case. Goddamn. I had all my images and pictures all over the place. I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna show you how strange this case is.
Georgia make a lot of money off that penal system. So they'll lock you up for weeks just for driving on license suspended and different things like that. It is much different than Florida.
Okay. Let me see if I got this right here. Here is Polo, seems to be cooperating, writing a letter to the court. Now, this is a letter written to the court, letting the court in Georgia know that Polo, Kelsey Gary, is moving back to Ocala. Nice, friendly, pretty girl handwriting there, you know. But I know that nigga. Hey, boy, that nigga probably can blow some balls. Look at that pretty ass handwriting. Yeah, he a punk. Anyway, but what do you find peculiar about this, Miss Jackson? I'm gonna cheat for you. Look at the date. What did the date say?
April 21st, 2022.
2022? What's this year?
2026, almost April again.
Oh my goodness. So you mean to tell me you caught these charges in 2022 and here we sit 2026 and you still have an open active case. Your lawyer was just in case in court in December for you. So this is clearly not closed. What do you think, Ms. Jackson, and you a smart woman, what do you think would precipitate the straight state of Georgia, the peach state, to grant such leniency on a fentanyl MDMA trafficker that would allow him 4 years residing in Florida, trolling on the internet, of freedom? Take a shot at that.
I can only guess. But I don't know for sure. But typically, when it is, it's because you're working to work the time off. But I don't know that to be so. But that's what it looks like.
Oh, we're gonna get inside that. So here we go. It took me 3 years to get a court date for a traffic ticket. I can't believe it. Girl, this ain't no traffic ticket. They don't let criminal.
No, I want to ask her what county. So in counties like Fulton, yes. In the smaller counties, no. So that's the reason. So I would love to know what county when she stated that. So
I would like to know anybody who got trafficking fentanyl who's out for 4 years and still had to. Here we go right here, y'all. We got the so y'all can see this. Oh, I can outside it. This right here, the 2022 indictment, State of Georgia versus Kelsey Javante Gary, 2022. This is what you call receipts. Right here, those are the receipts. These are actual charges. This is from the indictment. That's the grand jury right there. We have a 20-person grand jury. Now, unlike your traffic ticket, ma'am, I don't know what grand jury your traffic ticket went in front of, but this is serious shit here. When they have to pay 20 people to come through just to formally charge you, they present them with the evidence, and then they say, you know what? Go get that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if your traffic ticket went like that. I digress. Maybe it's the same. Here we go right here. If you I'm gonna read it out loud for y'all later. I'm just letting you see it right here. I can't even squint and see that. Trafficking and illegal drugs. The event actually happened in September 2021. A Schedule 2 fentanyl Schedule 2, but it's just the one for 2022. There is a separate indictment as well. Let me move. Yeah, I think I can remove this one. There's a second indictment as well. That's one indictment. There's a second indictment. He was indicted again in 2025. Let me see if I get this one up. Here we go. Second indictment. Right here. Y'all can read the date. State of Georgia. Kelsey Javante Gary. And for those who said you had a traffic ticket, I don't know how many times they bought you up on that same traffic ticket. But here we are again, another traffic ticket. Excuse me, y'all got me talking about traffic tickets. Don't bring that goddamn shit around me. Damn it, if you don't know nothing about the criminal system, shut the fuck up. That's what that means. Learn something. I'm here to teach you motherfuckers. I speak facts. 2025, we got Mr. Polo. There's the same 20 motherfuckers indicting him. And they changed. See how they put count 2 down there? They put the MDMA on there, and they see how they had the weight wrong the first time. Upon further review, more than 14 grams. See, the first one said 4 grams. Oh no! Upon further investigation, it's more than 14 grams, right? And y'all, if you look there, squint your eyes, goddammit. If your eyes bad as mine, don't worry. I'm going to read this motherfucker to you. I'm going to break it down to you. As I stated, good old Chat GPT says 14 grams in Georgia is a minimum 10-year prison. Minimum, maximum, you don't know what that means? Ask your baby daddy. He probably went to prison. Or he done been slapped by a nigga that went to prison. Something like that. But he know about this shit. That means that's the less time you're going to do. Now we got the MDMA. I don't know if they got the weight right there on this indictment. But anything trafficking MDMA, it starts at 10 years. Then it goes to 15 to 25. So it's safe to say he was facing a minimum of 10 years on both charges, right? So, I see one of the trolls, or somebody say trolls, Latasha Demps. What you say? Defending him, but she has an eviction on her. Man, I don't go fuck about no goddamn eviction.
And not even that. So let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let me take a break. Go ahead.
So let me help
about her evictions. Come on.
So one, let's back up and talk about him and his case. And let's start there with Coweta County. So Coweta County is a very small county in Atlanta, Georgia. In Metro Atlanta, it's about 158,000 people. So literally, that's smaller than Gainesville or any of the other ones. So he's not waiting 4 years to go to court. If he was in Fulton somewhere where you got like 1.5 million people, that's another. Also, as it relates, there's no eviction for me at all in 2026. There was one for a place that my son was actually living in. So while you're in the business, if you actually go read that, and as it relates that he had to pay the stuff, I would ask you and challenge you, like I keep saying, when you look up stuff, go actually read the stuff and actually read the paperwork. Y'all so busy thinking you're finding something and you're not finding anything. I find this to be very comical because I didn't know anything about this because I don't give a fuck about his charges. I still think he's a punk bitch. So I hope that answers your question and helps. What I'm learning now is he probably is the police, and that's why he's so cocky about the stuff that y'all do, like the police ass shit that y'all been doing, like calling the police and DCF and everything else. Hope that helps.
All right, and you say probably. I'm going to extenuate this probably. I'm going to take the probably and put a little more stamp on the probably, but there's more. Y'all think I'm going to just stop there and say a nigga got an open charge for 4 years? Oh, it's like my traffic ticket I have for 3 years. No, fuck out of here. Y'all don't know my crime. We not only going to let him sit for 4 years, we going to let him go home and catch other charges in Florida. Let me take it. That's it. I ain't going to go there. Since he's been out from that, he has caught other charges. And guess what he got charged with? MDMA. We ain't got to guess no more. Ask Polo about his MDMA charges that he ended up getting. Oh, man, I got so much photos to pull up. I'm going to post them separately on my page. I ain't going to pull up all of them. He got arrested while out on these charges. How the fuck did he get out? We'll get in that in a minute. While out on these charges, Polo was arrested in Ocala for MDMA. He sat for 48 days for a posted bond, got out on bond, violated that bond by choking his motherfucking baby mama. Got that. It's written in the police report. I'm going to post it all later for y'all. It's written in the police report. It said, Mr. Gary is currently out on bond for choking strangulation or something like that. And he got arrested for MDMA. So here we are, a guy who has a trafficking charge in Georgia. This has been sitting for 4 years, which is very common to anybody who supports him. Oh, I've had charges sit for, oh, fuck out of here. 4 years, still not 4 years resolved, 4 years and open, and Sinead just got continued again. I didn't pull out. It was so much stuff to pull up on it. His lawyer just continued again, and it was supposed to resume again February 2026 with more paperwork, not even him making an appearance. So he has more court dates coming. I'll keep y'all tuned on his court dates, or maybe his transparency that he speaks on, and he will keep doing. When y'all pay your $10 to go in the chat, ask him about them goddamn charges. Say, hey, Polo, how the case doing, babe? You know what I'm saying? We don't want you back in there sucking dick no more now. Come on. We need you out here.
No, when they ask him about his $10 going in the chat, ask him why he's not on this call. They got so much to say on his behalf, and he got so much to say about everybody else. Why he not man enough to stand on the call and in the paint and have a conversation with everybody? That's the question that I won't answer. They got so much to say on his behalf. Don't nobody else need anybody to fight their battle for them but him. And it's a battle that he started. So my question is, he was invited here tonight like I was invited, and they came and said he was coming. So where he at? Yeah. And we know he ain't doing shit because he ain't got no job.
Nope.
So why he not like
Speaking of jobs, I also got some documentation. Hold on a second. I also got documentation where he was fired from his last job for trying to take some little girl home with him, a young employee, allegedly, I'm going to say here, because they didn't prove that he tried to take her, but he was fired because he was fraternizing with a younger employee, and the management thought that wasn't right, and they fired him for Spirit Halloween. Oh, y'all thought Polo was some type of investment hound, or the nigga worked at Spirit Halloween. I had 2 of his coworkers hit me and tell me the same damn story, and they said they'll get me the documentation. I told them I'll bring it up when they give me the documentation. But I lied. I brought the shit up anyway. The nigga sell Halloween costumes. So any of you trolls want to be trolls, holler at your boy Polo. He can get you a good old Halloween costume for the low. You know what I'm saying? He can't no more. He got fired for Spirit Halloween. But hold on, I was add the indictment up right here. Let me pull that back up and string it down as well. Yeah, he got fired, y'all. So he can't get you no Halloween costumes because he tried to take some little girl home. You know what I'm saying? I want to say she was underage, and they fired him for trying to give her a ride home from work. I could read my text. This just coming secondhand to me. So allegedly, just want to, I throw a nigga under the bus anywhere I can. Fuck it. I like real evidence though, but goddamn it, I'll get into a little he say, she say too. Goddamn it, fuck it. Here we go. Goddamn, because that's all he do is talk goddamn, I got receipts. And they ain't never showed a goddamn receipt in this guy. I got receipts, goddamn. Y'all want to know what receipts look like? You tell Polo when he talk, this is considered a goddamn receipt. That says indictment. You know what I'm saying? That's a receipt. Speaking of indictment, I'm going to read this motherfucker to y'all while I got it up. Now I'm going to get at him trying to take that little girl home. God damn it. Oh, straight. And all of a sudden he like girls. Boy, you can make up your goddamn mind. You want some dick or you want some pussy? All right. I'm
gonna just say I'm okay, whatever you want. Just be honest about it. So just like
exactly. I'm not against anybody who likes to
make informed decisions. So I'm a supporter of anybody loving whoever they want, but let people make informed decisions so they can protect.
Yeah, let that girl know you suck a little dick on the side. Most of them don't care, especially the girls that follow you. They know they see that punking you. So hey, if you get a nigga over here, we can run the train on him. El Polo say, hey girl, get your man over here. Both fucking suck his dick. You get the balls, I take it from the shaft. You know, I take it from the top. Goddamn. Anyway, the grand jury, you saw the grand jury of 20. I posted that for you guys. Hold on. Let me go through it as I read it. Let me get it back up for you guys. We got a 20-person grand jury, unlike the traffic tickets that you dealt with in the past, you brilliant people. Unlike the traffic tickets, this come with this kind of like what they did to Diddy. This is how serious this is. You know what I mean? In my life, I've never been in front of a grand jury. Let me tell you. None of my friends have never been in front of a grand jury. They just get indicted. So when you get the grand jury indictment, that's usually a big thing. Sinead, wouldn't you agree? Grand jury indictments, he shoplifted. Let's call in the grand jury to see if he stole a lollipop. Nope. It's serious. And I'm going to show you how serious it is.
And with a grand jury, they're convening it to make sure they got enough evidence to proceed forward. So they want to make sure their case is solid before they go further.
I don't know what's going on here. All right, we got trafficking and illegal drugs and the said accused of the state of Georgia in the county of Coweta. Coweta, goddammit. She is from there. Shit. Coweta. Schedule 2 controlled substance. And the mixture did weigh more than 14 grams in violation of the Georgia Controlled Substance Act. Now, what we're looking at in 2025 is that they took his charges so serious, unlike your traffic ticket, who out there, that they re-indicted him because they had the weight wrong in the first indictment. 2022, he was arrested and indicted. They indicted him and changed it. Oh, we put a little wrong verbiage in there. It actually was a typo. Honestly, I believe it was just a typo because it said 4 grams and they left the 1 off. So they had to come back and reissue. I think that's what it said on the thing. This is a reissue of it because they had a typo in it. And we wouldn't let this nigga off on no typo. 14 grams, goddammit, not 4. You know what I'm saying? Again, I read the Georgia minimums for that. And I'm going to see if I see the weight of this fentanyl. And this happened in September of 2021. So, although your traffic ticket may have went 3 years, have you ever heard of a trafficking charge going for 5 years? Let's see if those supporters can say, yeah, I heard of a fucking trafficking charge going 5 years and counting. You know what I'm saying?
What has it shown any of the events, like the court dates or anything?
Oh yeah, I got all. I got. I'm gonna pull them all up. They got all the court dates. He's been going to court. He has 3 pages worth of court dates in the county. You know what I mean? Now, if you go to the website, you won't be able to pull up the documents. I'm the police too. God damn it. You'll just see the charges. Oh boy, I got the goddamn paperwork. And then say he must be the police because he's right. You go to the website, you don't see him. Let me show y'all here. They say, how is he out? Good question. You know what I mean? And KD Smith say, shut up already. Bitch, haul ass in, ho. Hey, so for those of you who are new here, I'm straight. I don't rely on social media for shit, but to talk shit and make enemies out of people. This does more harm than good to me. I'm actually a very successful person in real life. Anyway, enough about me. Back to this goddamn cocksucker here. This is for the state of Georgia. First is, we gonna call him Dino, Blade, Polo, Trolls, Kelsey Gary. If you squint, lean on in, goddammit. Lean on in. Superior Court specially set criminal. In 2024, they labeled Polo as a Superior Court specially set criminal. And if you can see, look real close now. You see how you can click on all the other files? You can't click that one. They said, David Stone, we can't let you look at that one. Just know that it talks about the conditions of him being a Superior Court specially set criminal. Miss Jackson, you got some knowledge of the criminal system. What would be your guess if the courts files a sealed document? The rest of the documents I've shown you guys, they're open. This is not a private case. Hold on. I've shown you other documents, right? So it's not a private case. What do you think they mean when they seal a document and label it specially, what was the exact words here? Specially set criminal, and label him as a specially set criminal.
So I know in general, anytime that they seal a document, it's somebody else that they're investigating that they're waiting to arrest. That part I know just in general. Anytime there's a pending case and you have sealed documents, so we can say it's a murder case. We can step totally away from this. If they seal the documents in the case prior to them going to trial, it's because they're waiting to arrest other people. Once they arrest the other people, then they will unseal the document. So I will state, I have no knowledge of this, but the more you are sharing, the more it looks very iffy as if he is working.
Okay. They call him on these court documents, y'all, a specially set criminal. I want one of you trolls to take a stab, or maybe you can ask Polo on your $9.99 subscription. Why did the state of Georgia label you as a specially set criminal? Ask them that. And while you're asking it, let me go to Chat GPT. Y'all know I'm dumb. I don't really know nothing. Let me go to Chat GPT. And I asked Chat GPT, what's the typical bond for somebody caught trafficking? Typical bond situation for Georgia. Often no bond. Trafficking is considered a serious felony. You're not eligible for a standard bond at jail. Only the Superior Court judge can grant you a bond after hearing. If bond is granted, typically ranges from $100,000 to $1 million. That falls in line with almost what we see here in Florida. Georgia is much tougher. Fentanyl bonds in Georgia range from $100,000 to $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And in Georgia, you pay 12% of the bond, 12 to 15%. Why bonds are so high? Judges look at mandatory prison time. In this case, 10 years. Amount of drugs, in this case, 14 grams. Prior record, which I got evidence of that too. They brought it up. They said that he was arrested for selling crack cocaine. 2017, that's when he was in the boy gang, as the guy stated. When he was out in the boy gang, Georgia even brought that up as a extenuating circumstance to arresting him and setting his bond. You know what I mean? So they had that information, and guess what, y'all? Here is what year is that? Somebody squint there and read. Y'all need to know. In 2021, that was the offense date. When was the arrest here? Anyway, this is no bond. Bench warrant, no bond. See that? Bench warrant, no bond. So you say that has to be fake because Polo was just on live today. He must be out. If this is from 2022, how is a guy with no bond now on Facebook with receipts and transparency? You know what I mean? I can tell you why. Because he was granted a bond. Shanae, is that simple? What do you guess his bond was?
I'm confused. So I know for a fact that county,
here is the bond,
and they're normally higher. So that part I don't know. I do want to interject, but the superior set criminal, whatever that is, it just means that they're getting close to a resolution. So that's what it says for that part. But I am confused about the bond because the solicitor in Coweta County sets the bonds, and typically they're higher. I once got a speeding ticket going 7 miles over, and that speeding ticket was $500.
Okay. So, you said it means they're nearing a resolution.
Yes.
This was set on 7/24/2024.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So they must have made a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been honestly looking it up.
I'm gonna tell you what it means in a minute. But let's get that back to the bond.
But the bond got me confused. So I don't know. Because typically the bonds are
Polo is gonna be the first guy in Georgia State history to bond out. Let me get the drum roll. Goddamn, even though y'all looking at it. Let me get the drum roll. I want my drum roll at. Went in there and read that, trolls. Ask him, how did he get trafficking fentanyl, trafficking MDMA, and let that nigga bond out for $750? Which means he had to put up $75. And that nigga went back to motherfucking Florida. Goddamn it, squeeze on in there. I probably made this up.
He would have had to pay the $750. Nobody would have took it for the $7. So with them, it's a cash bond only. So that part he did pay $750, but I don't understand how I got that low.
Yeah, he went from no bond to he set for a while. Looked like he set for some time, maybe a month, maybe some months, or approximately a year. Because this is January 23. He bonded out for $750. Damn, they love you. If they love him so much, if you think it was so small, that was in 2023, then why in 2026 is he still facing trafficking charges? The state of Georgia, did the nigga traffic fentanyl or not? Because you're treating him as if he's shoplift. He's home. He's catching charges. He choking bitches. He catching other MDMA charges. But yet and still, he's out on bond. $750. And according to ChatGPT, his bond should at least be $100,000. Like I said, I have no testimony from Polo telling on somebody. You draw your own conclusions. I can't say he told. Well, boy, I can say damn sure looking like he told. Unless you guys know anybody else who get a trafficking fentanyl in Georgia, let alone Florida, and get a $750 bond. Ask them that next time you go in that goddamn. Say, no, we won't talk about what type of strawberry lotion feel better on your legs and all the other whole shit you're talking about in there. Ask them about this $750 bond for trafficking fentanyl and MDMA.
Can I respond to that comment?
Oh, go ahead.
I appreciate it, but he can't body shame me. I got my man. I got my kids. I'm good. And I think that's maybe the issue. There's nothing that you can body shame.
and with all due respect, dickhead, we're talking about a nigga snitching. We're talking about we smell a rat. They say, it smells like a rat, it's a rat. Hold on, she said, and Polo, if you're watching, just remember, Sinead was tagged into this and asked to be here. She ain't go looking for this. She showed up there. I requested her to be here. She accepted as I requested your punk ass to be here, and you blocked me. I said, okay, come on my live. And you know me. And then immediately when I said that, because I said something about I might even have your boyfriend or something that come on, the nigga blocked me.
Diamond, they do. My cousin got extradited from Georgia after she sat for 12 days on Rice Street in Fulton County to come back to Florida.
Oh, hold on. That damn it. I got it. Hold on. Let me go ahead. You know, he went to court, Diamond, 2025. So it ain't like that they saying, oh, we forgot about him. Nope. Let me get that goddamn. Let me see if I already got the screenshot here. He been in court. His last court date that he attended, or his lawyers attended for him, was in December of 2025. Right around time he choked the other bitch. You know what I'm saying? So Diamond, this doesn't apply there. Well, this is like, oh, we'll catch him when he catch him. On one of the most serious charges that you can catch in Georgia, trafficking fentanyl, we're going to let it go. Nope. He's been in court and has been attending, whether he attended or his lawyer attended, we're not clear, but definitely he was represented in court less than 3 months ago. So that throws that out the window. Let's keep going. I got all bases.
The frustrating to me is how he keeps getting arrested while he's out on pending charges. Typically, when that happens, they'll turn around and like make you stay after a while. When you keep catching new charges out on pending charges, it's very questionable.
Yes. Don, let me just pull up real quick and show you how. Let me see, y'all. Let me just show y'all that that this is not a dead case. Like, oh, just don't come back to Georgia Polo and you good. Nope. He was just in court. Let me pull that up real quick. I ain't gonna pull that up. Fuck it. Trust me. I don't lie. Diamond, he was in court. Well, people in my case still haven't been back and they never come get them. Well, Diamond, this is not one of the cases. Again, Polo was in court in December. His attorney, his representative, was there on his behalf, and more than likely he was there. So this is not one of those cases. It is ongoing, and people are showing up. This is not we just go forget about him case. Nope, it's moving. And furthermore, Diamond, when you have a serious trafficking fentanyl, trafficking MDMA, and you're facing 10 to 15 years in prison minimum, and I'm going to show you in a minute that he got it enhanced. When he got arrested for choking, when he got arrested for the MDMA here, they would have then said, we got him. Let's bring his ass on back. Matter of fact, Polo's so bold, he just went to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? He went to Georgia for the other guy, boots on the ground, he said. But anyway, let me show you what he enhanced this. Here it is. Boom. Further to all the excuses that it wasn't serious or they ain't taking the here we go. They turn him out, even though it's not that serious and they don't give a fuck. They took a chance to type this up to say, not only do we want him for that, we are going to enhance it. Notice of independent crimes and acts and aggravation of punishment, including recidivist notice. This is basically saying that he defended conviction for attempted sale of crack cocaine in the circuit court of Marion County under case number blah, blah, blah. That's basically saying we want to put his nuts in a fucking grinder when we fucking convict him. So let's not blow this off, y'all, as that, hey, maybe they just don't want him. They just like wasting paperwork at court dates. You know what I'm saying? They just got to tell, hey, we got to fill the schedule with something. What about the Polo case? Yeah, good. We'll just sit on here and do nothing about Polo tomorrow. You know, hey, you can defend them, but ain't no defense. You know what I mean? Polo's so damn dumb, they probably let him out on purpose to keep building the case up on him, send his dumb ass to prison for a while, but he claims he's damn, they probably are the offenders. They probably, give him enough rope. We need to leave the legal work to Shanae. Bitch, shut the fuck up. How about that? You know what I mean? I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, Shanae can read, right?
She's not talking about you. She's talking about Polo.
Huh? Oh, my bad. My bad. You know, man. Hey, but again, these allegations here, right, are pending. They are serious. They are extensive. I wish I would have. It was so many. Like I say, it's 3 pages worth of documents. That are here. I didn't download all of them. There was a notice also, like I say, that same baby mama, she was notified on this too. Let me show you. I don't know why they want her to come up here, but they damn sure sent her. They sent her a letter too. I got one to the baby mama. Where's that? This is what I'm calling a special criminal. No bond. That's the enhancement. We got one letter they sent to his baby mama, stating that the court dates were ongoing, and I don't know if they want her to appear. Maybe because she's the one that bonded them out. You know what I mean? And I think that since her name's on the bond, they send. Yeah, that's probably what that was. Because I couldn't figure out what she had to do with the case. But hey, today there you have it. I got a lot more. We're breaking it down. We're posting different. Polo, don't worry. For people to read, I'm going to post these individually for your trolls, and they can ask you a few questions about it. I got the indictment. I got the arrest report. I even got I got 30 pages from the grand jury. 30. God damn it. I got 30 pages. Let me show you, God damn it. So you don't think I ain't read them all. You know what I'm saying? I just got these. You know what I mean? I got them today. I requested them when I knew I was going to have to go in on it. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm sneaky. He know that too. So they say, I get your ass over here and start let you talk good, let you dig a good old hole for yourself and say, hey, wait. Am I saying, but there's more. Hold on. What's this? He knew not to come. He didn't know where I was going to unpack. He didn't watch me before. He know when you come on here, God damn it, you better have your shit straight. Come and unload on your ass. I'm gonna let you sit there.
But if you're a person that's real, so this is my deal, and I think this is my agitation. Like I'm real and about transparency. So if you notice anytime somebody say something, let's have that conversation. Let's do that. He keeps saying that he's real and he's about transparency. That's why I can't understand how is it that you have people stalking our pages and stuff, but then you won't engage before we can finish posting or saying anything. They be on it. So transparency means that it should be able to go and communicate both ways. So when you tag me in the post and stated that you invited him too, that's what my response was. Well, maybe now he will do it because you've tagged me. He literally had people that posted and said that he was coming. I'm confused because even as he thought that he was airing out my background, your stuff's still happening. I ain't been in trouble in almost 20 years and I ain't convicted of nothing. But then outside of that, it's the same thing with this case. There's so much energy trying to be in the mix of these people's business, trying to rewrite the story. We could actually utilize that energy in his own cases, in his own life.
Yes.
I'm so confused.
And that's where I'm at with it. How can you be so detective-like and into everyone else's life, but you can't seem for the last since 2021 to solve this case? This picture from how do you pronounce it again?
Coweta.
This is from September 2021. Coweta. Polo, you still going to court for trafficking fentanyl over 14 grams. You're facing a minimum of 10 years, which I showed you guys here that they're going to go for more than 10 because they have enhanced him. 10 is for me. I ain't never did that to nobody. They give me 10. What they going to give you? And they know you like booty too? God damn, you know what I'm saying? When they see this live and know that you right at home, they may just give you a chance to build a long-term relationship, Polo. You know what I mean? They say, oh, this boy like ding-a-ling. You know what I'm saying? We will put his ass on there for a long time. Let's see if his subscribers feel that same way after learning he needs to sweep his own front door. Exactly. You know what I mean? He got so much going on. Tell him just have one line, not about me. He gonna say all the time, oh, he'll probably like everyone else say I'm a faggot. I don't know where they get that from. Anyway, you know what I mean? He'll go and say Shanae, she ugly. Like he cute for one thing. Let's get this straight.
Never stop me from having whoever would decide.
Exactly, and I'm sure it don't stop him. God damn it, this nigga, god damn. You know what I mean? So let's not tell them. Don't this. You guys need to start asking Mr. Transparency, Mr. Receipts. Let's not talk about others. This guy, David Stone, came with paperwork, receipts. If you're going to talk about him or talk about Miss Jackson going forward, please present some receipts. Don't get over here and say, okay, now, Polo, and talk about yourself in third person. Bring the receipts, Polo. Show us why. Hey, Shanae, if I have this concern in this case, right, I'm sure he has paperwork on this case.
Yes.
I got paperwork.
He's entitled to all discovery. So
and I'm not from Coweta. I'm not from Coweta. So you guys say, hey, Polo, no offense, let's get a little transparency on the Coweta case.
And there could be a legitimate reason that we're just missing. Like I said, I'm confused by what I know of Coweta and the solicitor and how much more stringent it is. But then, like how they want to do a sentence enhancement, so maybe I'm missing something. So, like, even when I'm stating, I know typically when they seal something, it's because someone has not been arrested. So maybe we could. So my deal is okay. Present your receipts because we might have it all wrong. I just know what it looked like, so I'm very clear to state it looks like it's a little sketchy, but it might not be.
And also trolls supporters. Before he got to tell you it's done, I'll go back again. I'll give you an update. That says active. They don't say that by accident. Again, his lawyer and probably him, but I know for a fact that he was in court as a body, a legal entity. He was in court in December. Mid-December, he was in court. He knows it's active. This says it's active. It's not old. It's not like your traffic ticket. It's not like, oh, they just ain't coming to get him. He's in court for it. Oh, Sinead, this is another thing. The nigga got a public defender. He been doing all this magic work with a goddamn court-appointed attorney. He's been working this magic, just like all his other cases. You know what I mean? Court-appointed attorney. We got a court-appointed attorney from Coweta who has managed to keep Polo out of jail for 5 years. September 2021, Polo was arrested for trafficking fentanyl, trafficking MDMA, over 14 grams. He's been out on a $750 bond for 5 years. God damn it. Now, if he can show me how he did that, I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to buy everybody on this live. It's 150 people there. I'm going to buy all y'all subscriptions. So y'all can go ahead and hear him talk about smell good lotion and whatever the fuck he talk about when he talk
to him and the girls. Context of why I'm so confused. So in Georgia, let's say you get a traffic ticket. Mm-hmm. If let's say you decide you're going to go to court because you don't have the money to pay the traffic ticket, so you have to go to court. If you don't pay your traffic ticket before you go to court, you have to go to court or they will issue a warrant. When you go to court, then because you couldn't pay your traffic ticket, they will put you on probation until you pay your traffic ticket. That's how strict Georgia is. I'm so confused right now because you will get put on probation till you pay a traffic ticket.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow.
And somebody told me Georgia will ban you from Georgia.
They will.
And you know how I know that? Guess who's banned from Georgia?
Who? Okay, so yeah.
You ain't gonna never see me in Georgia. Georgia told me don't come back. They told hey, bitch, you gotta worry about
months in jail for driving while license suspended on their first offense. Like I don't like to speak on stuff I don't know. I'm just gonna say it's real iffy. Because they make a lot of money off their penal system. So it's not easy going like in Florida.
It ain't like Florida, especially the smaller the county is,
the
tougher the goddamn penalty. This nigga got arrested in Coweta. It's not many trafficking charges come out of Coweta. And then he got one where they again called him a Superior Court specially set criminal with a file I couldn't click on. I could click on all the rest of the files except that one. I don't know what's in that one, but I'm getting it, y'all. I'm gonna get to it. Goddamn, I'm gonna pull some strings. When I get that file, boy, I know you probably thinking he ain't gonna be able to get it. You better ask somebody else. You better ask another rat around here and say, oh, no, that nigga do something, boy, but he getting them motherfuckers. I got to lie, cheat, steal, pay. Boy, I might holler at your attorney. I might pay your attorney. He broke. He ain't nothing but a public defender. I slide that cocksucker a band or two. He'll drop it on the floor. Like you say, he'll put it on the floor. I drop 1,500 across his lap. He'll put it on the floor. Me, I spend it, nigga. I spend it. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. I was definitely put on more traffic. Yep. Georgia don't put about traffic tickets. You know what I'm saying?
They will put you on probation. Katie, you is so funny.
Yeah. Katie, so I thought you were talking about me earlier. Katie, I didn't mean to go off. God damn it. I just go off on the comments. I want to apologize to you. You know what I mean? Joetta Butler. Hey, y'all, when y'all see us little trolls contact and say, man, fuck the case. fuck David Stone, fuck Shanae Jackson. We believe in you, Polo. But before we get to the transparency of others, let's get to the transparency of yourself. We just want a little transparency, just a little. Please enlighten us how you went from no bond here to $750 bond here, been arrested 4 times. You've been arrested 4 times in the state of Florida since 2021. But yet and still, you at the Hojo with the small bottle goddamn Remy. Birdman, we need you to explain that. Birdman, we need you to explain that. Blade, Dino. He don't be called Dino no more. Because one, everybody know Demo is homo, and he wants you to focus on his nose. That's why they call him Dino, because his nose. I don't know. That was somebody told me. They call him Dino because somebody tell Dino to explain why he got the small bottle at the Hojo, and he had on $750 bond, and he's been arrested 5 times, 4 domestic violence, 1 possession of MDMA, and he hasn't been back to jail. In fact, oh man, I erased that one too. I ain't erased, but I ain't uploaded his plea agreement for his MDMA, and I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna post it. I'm not gonna show you here. He had a plea agreement for his MDMA, which initially said, let's see if I got that motherfucker here. I don't like to just talk. I think I put it in my phone. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me look to make sure I got that. No, I don't got it, but he had a plea agreement for MDMA that had him sentenced to 36 months probation. Mind you, I'm not talking about he's still out on fentanyl trafficking. But for some reason, the state drew lines through it. You can physically, when I post it, you're going to physically see them draw lines through all that and give him time served. He bonded out of jail on RR, released on his own recognizance. And then, after a few months went by, they said, you know what? Fuck the probation you pleaded to. He openly pleaded to. I'm going to post. Boy, I should have goddamn put that shit. I should have took that goddamn picture. But I'm going to post it. He pleaded to the probation. And then they somehow said, you know what? I like your content. You got the receipts. We're going to not make you do what you pleaded to. And we're going to give you time served, 48 days in the county. And it was over. He had 2 charges. They let it go for 48 days in the county. More miraculous work, kind of like my traffic ticket.
In Ocala.
In Marion County. You know what I mean?
No, they sentencing kids to prison for their first time getting in trouble in Ocala, right?
And this nigga got a DC number. And pleaded guilty. And they gave him 38 days, 48 days time served. Ask Dino for that transparency. Tell him if you want to educate someone and add something to his lives and something to his Zooms. Show us how we can teach our kids, maybe some of our kids, our uncles, our boyfriends, how to stay out of jail because you do it so well. That's what he can really bring here. Me and him were good until he took shit entirely too far and told him that he didn't like it. I told him he was dead ass wrong for selling out. After he blocked me, well, that was a long one. I don't know. There you go. Y'all can read that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bingo. You're right.
I'm just puzzled because the video of yours that somebody sent me, and you showed a screenshot where you showed a screen like a small clip where he tried to make it seem like, Ocala Police Department, I ain't driving, I ain't doing this. Trying to make it seem like somebody called, like somebody else is the police, like somebody else calling the police. Yeah. And it was so weird because then you're seeing this example, and then you're seeing like the rest of us getting the police calling us, and we're not doing anything. And then you're seeing like DCF calling us, and it's like every accusation is a confession. I'm so like, wow. That's all.
This the video you're speaking of.
Yep.
Hey, Ocala Police Department.
Hey, best friends.
I ain't got no drugs. I ain't got nothing. I ain't driving no.
I ain't trafficking fentanyl. I ain't trafficking MDMA.
Cars, Ocala Police Department. They probably called y'all. I ain't got no drugs.
No fentanyl, no MDMA this time. Ugly motherfucker.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm tired of looking at this cocksucker.
And it's like, what benefit we got to call the police on you? What that's going to do for any of us? It's so strange.
Yeah, that's that whole telling on yourself shit. You know what I'm saying? That's telling on yourself. Just like in this post I tell you here, telling on yourself again, y'all went here. Y'all go to Trolls After Dark. He gonna have a private Zoom meeting. You know what I mean? And when y'all get in this private Zoom meeting tonight or tomorrow night, y'all make sure y'all get in that Zoom meeting and asking for transparency concerning these trafficking fentanyl charges. Transparency of why out on bond for trafficking fentanyl, trafficking MDMA, that he's been arrested 5 times. 4 for choking and beating up bitches and 1 for drugs. He's still on live. Those are the things we need to know as black men, black women, that we can capitalize on. He can show us how to stay out of jail. That's what I want to be able to pass on to other niggas. Hey, man, go to Polo, give him $9, bro. He'll show you how to do this shit. And he ain't snitching or nothing. He just out. You know what I mean? He got a case that happened in 2021, nigga. He ain't did nothing. He ain't told nobody. He'll show you how to do it for $9.99. You just got to subscribe. He's going to be very transparent and share with you what it is. But this is what he's talking about here. Tell me if this sounds very punk, feminine. Go subscribe now so you can come and listen to the incredible women talk about our topics. Women and our. Boy, that goddamn Kool-Aid leaking out that booty. He must have got hit right before he made this. That goddamn fruit punch leaking out that booty hole. Older women dating younger men. What about older men dating younger men? Why men so cheap nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Cheap, like a $750 bond cheap? All right. Why the flame die so quickly? Nigga, why the flame die?
Not at the Howard Johnson cheap, because that's cheap.
Yeah. The Hojo cheap. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? Normalizing real dates again. If you pay $9.99, you can listen to this fucking idiot talk about relationships when he has 4 domestic charges, 2 beating pregnant women, 1 hitting a kid, and the rest choking bitches. He can tell you about relationships. He's a master at it. Well, all you gotta do is grab that bitch by the fucking neck, how I kill you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But like I say,
you never see him spending time like with his children. Like you can see that with everybody else, where they're and you ain't gotta even see the kids, but just references to spending time with their kids. And all these months, you haven't seen like any of that. And you got time to be on lives and Zoom meetings and all these particular things as well.
Yeah.
So everybody's tried to invite and tag him, and he's aware of this live because he posted that we were doing this for attention, but it's not attention that both of us were invited.
And or tell him next time he go live, say, hey, Polo, we know you're very transparent. You got all the answers. Unblock David Stone and invite him, because David Stone said he got money. He always available. Goddamn, I don't give a fuck. It could be 3:00 tonight. Say somebody got his number, call that phone, I get up and say, nigga, what you want? We can go goddamn live. You know,
and I wanted to come because he said he the victim. Oh, I came for him first. I did this, and we was going to sit and have a conversation. Because the person, somebody that's on my post said that he was coming.
Yeah, a lot of people subscribe, got their money back. You should indeed. Get your money back, subscribers, unless you want to learn how to lotion a man balls up. You want to learn how to stroke a nigga fucking dick. You know what I mean? He probably in there showing you how to deep throw the goddamn banana. You know what I'm saying? You know how them ladies had on little private chats. Girl, you want to peel the banana back first, and then you gotta test your gag reflex. I done seen a little shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, when the one woman had the shit where they was heating up the fucking the fucking grapefruit and putting on nigga dick. See, Polo in there putting grapefruits on goddamn bananas. So yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Going, you know, he's aggressive with it. I guarantee you. Let me guess. He showed no receipts on one to fuck and block you. Yep. Mm-hmm. He literally stalks all of us that he's blocked. Yes, he still. I showed it earlier. I'm blocked, but how you screenshot my page? You know what I mean?
He did it so quickly, even before I came back.
Yeah. You know, the guy is insane. He's a whole goddamn Fruit Loop. He's a whole fucking rat. You know what I'm saying? He's a whole goddamn snitch. It seemed, I ain't gonna say it seemed, that nigga tell it. Come on now. I guarantee you, ain't now street niggas gonna go fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't there
I
real
know
niggas.
people from Ocala don't fool with him. And I've noticed that all the people that do, there are people that's not from there. And then he's a person that needs, so when you're a narcissist, they call them flying monkeys. So you need people that's co-signing your stuff. When people don't, that's why like he'll block anyone that has any challenges. And lately, because more of the actual even evidence and medical reports and stuff have been coming out because of the work we've been doing, he's been blocking more and more people. And then even too, when they'll say, no, like even the other day with the autopsy, they're like, the autopsy supports what the family said. He came back, well, it's their fault. They should have asked for a second autopsy. That's not how it works. You got to wait for the case to be closed. Sinead, it's also strange.
Sinead, I don't watch most of Polo because I like people, especially when you're trying to teach me someone to talk facts. I like someone to talk calm. I don't want nobody yelling. And you know, it don't come off right. You trying to show me something, prove something. So I never really got much of what he said because I don't listen for that long. But I do hear him contradict himself because now he's accusing you guys and the family of the same things he was doing. You know what I mean? So you know, this guy's insane. He's crazy. He think he Nicki Minaj or Beyonce. He got what he called the trolls. Just like a hoe. All my trolls line up. Speaking of trolls, before we got here, I had one of his trolls. Hold on. Goddamn, I will give her some.
They be in my inbox. And they be upset because I be telling them stuff like they ain't worth the fuck.
Yeah. She tagged me. This troll here. This is a definition. Oh, Polo, you said you want some trolls. Boy, you got your goddamn troll. Then like she finna go park up on the bridge. Like she hang that fresh outfit, that one fresh outfit she got up on the bridge. She tagged me in the post. I don't even know her name. But bitch, here you go. You are definition of a troll. She said somebody need to take an AI and generate put my head on an AI figure. I went to her page. Mark Zuckerberg, I forbid you to keep this fucking bullshit, this nonsense going. If this upsets me. I think that she should go do the time for Polo. Lock this. Hey, what's the name of the county again? Coweta?
Oh, Coweta.
Coweta, come get this bitch. Coweta, if you don't come get this bitch off the streets right now, she'll do the time for Polo. God damn it, she'll at least do half of them. Give her the Molly charge. God damn it, this is criminal. You know what I'm saying? This is criminal. Hey, if the AI app made me look that much better, I'm instantly going to delete it. I said Chat GPT. Let's be real. Chat GPT for real. Come on now, goddamn, tighten up. This is goddamn believable. This bitch went from on a pole to under the bridge of troll. God damn it. You know what I mean? So that go your little 15 minutes of fame. And then you other motherfuckers think you're going to troll me. Nope. Not only am I factual, I'm kind of funny too. I can go all day too. God damn it. If y'all want some more, when we get off here, log into my page. Let's crack jokes. Let's keep going back and forth. I go. My old lady, they get mad at me. I'm over at chick house. She get mad. I said, God damn, you gonna keep going? I said, hey, God damn it. As long as they want to go, I go. I got a joke for your ass. I'll be in some pussy like, hold on a second. This nigga think he's funny. I got you. God damn. I always got time, Polo. So don't say David Stone ain't got time, nigga. I got time. I'm self-employed, self-made for real. No. Hell, I ain't never got no pussy in a hole. If I see a hotel door that color, I think a robbery going down. This is like some shit off the what's that, Scarface, when they cut the nigga up in the goddamn in the shower. This is like a robbery finna go on. If you ever walk in a hotel and the door that color, you finna get Molly in your drink, or bitch, you finna get robbed. You gonna wake up, your booty hole gonna be hurting. It's gonna be 2 different rubbers around. You ain't gonna know what happened. Don't go in no hotel with the goddamn light blue door on the and see-through curtains.
So is that a reason why? Because I know somebody inboxed me stated that he wasn't staying at the hotel anymore. He was living with his sister in a not so great neighborhood. Because they had seen him out walking and pacing.
That was old. That is what he probably, the subscribers got their money back probably put his account in a negative, and he couldn't get the hotel. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga hurting for money right now. So, you know, I'm not gonna tell y'all not to subscribe. The nigga needs some money. Help him get the big bottle of drink. You know what I mean? I can't stand no little bottle by a nigga. You know what I mean?
That's why he keeps saying that we want engagements and stuff like that. I'm like, my page is relatively the same.
Yeah, mine the same. You know what I mean? And hell,
Yeah.
I don't even need no engagement. You know what I mean? I do this shit because, hey, I used to do a lot of other shit. It get me in way more trouble than being on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Like people always say, what's the yeah, I got skeletons in my closet, god damn it. Anybody know me know I ain't shit. But one thing I ain't a goddamn liar. I ain't no liar. Goddamn, I'm all that what they say I am, and I'm gonna tell you that. Yep, I did that too. But I ain't no goddamn
I just think that's always been the tactic, because even before I came along, just when I watched your video, and even other people that have reached out, some people used to follow him and stuff like that. And then he's used to shaming them, and so that's what make him be quiet. So he don't know what to do with me because I don't never be moved.
Yeah,
me. But it maybe too a better quality of life. They'll be like, "Oh, your teeth, this and that." My teeth are very white. I have excellent dental insurance and health insurance. I bet you ain't got none, so I be paid like that.
Yeah, I heard somebody one time say something about my teeth. I said, "Bitch, I ain't got no veneers." You know what I'm saying? These are my natural teeth.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's what it is.
And she just said that his mother was on a page taking up for him against her sister. So his granddad got like 40-something kids. Jesus. And then one of the kids is a friend of mine. And so what happened is when he called himself coming for me, calling me Fiona, it was so funny because I'd already jokingly sent that to my friends some weeks before that in Cabbage Patch. Those things are not offensive to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually put up a post where I said that he looked like an anthropomorphic cockroach. And then Charman from Beetlejuice. And then she was like,
hey, that's what he looked like.
Yeah.
I knew it was so goddamn you. I got put. Hey, you gonna see the post later. I was trying to think of what that nigga looked like. Oh, you got it.
When I put that post up, she went and she looked and she was like, from looking at his clothes, he's not worth arguing with. But come to find out, she's his auntie. But because her dad had so many kids and she wasn't close to them, she didn't really have anything to say. So then he started sending his trolls to troll her, his auntie. And like she was stating, it's not my fault that I don't have a relationship with your mom, but them, they the older sister. And like she said, leave me alone or I'm going to start letting it be known. And even like I told him, with my partner's son, like he going to put up his mugshot. At least if you're going to go and find stuff, go read the whole docket and you will see what happened in this case. It's in post-conviction relief because the person that's recanted and stated that her mom made her say these particular things. But if I put your mama mugshot up, you'll feel a kind of way. You're desperate and bringing other people into a fight that you started. But now you're not winning the fight, so now you're trying to bring everybody in. Hey. It's the weirdest thing in the world. And his mama, like she said, just lying for him. That's what she lied about the license, stated that, he gave her the money to pay the ticket and she just overslept.
Mm-hmm. Nothing about that, but KD said this drink kills my ass. I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. Now, this is what I usually do. Most people catch this because some people really know me. I'll flash the bottle and then I pour in my cup. Yeah, I don't be drinking like that. I might have a little something in there. I'm not. Hey, if I drink, you'll know. You know what I mean? I don't have to look well. You know, anybody know that? Yeah, I'm a violent drinker. I don't even drink. I'm talking crazy. You know what I mean? But to your point about this bomb line about the ticket, I'm gonna post this as well. I had on my last live. Don't you know that guy ticket was the reason that he didn't he was arrested. He had a court order to pay $25 a month starting in January to keep his license. That's another part of his plea after he got caught with the NDMA. They gave him his license back as part of the plea. Like, you know, hey, I guess you didn't mean no harm. We even gonna give your license back. Strange. But the nigga got his license back through that process. Part of that was that he had to pay $25 a month. He missed the $25 payment. See, he never addressed that in the live. He want to say, show me where I choked somebody. I can show you, and I'm going to post it, where you missed that $25 payment, and you went to jail for $25. Your mama forgot to pay a speeding ticket. No, you have the D6. It is public record. He had the D6 in Marion County, and he missed the $25 payment. You know, he couldn't pay for the room. He couldn't pay to keep his license. And they arrested him for them $25 payment he missed. Because he missed it, they said they're going to arrest him and suspend his license.
If he just would have been honest, I'd have paid $25 for him. I get money that way all the time. I get away $450 a day.
Yeah, so he need more subscribers. He got the subscribers. You know what that nigga did when he got the subscribers? When he got him a little bottle of Remy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all never said my Polo. What the fuck he be yelling? Yeah.
See, I'm the person, you know how the person be on the side of the road and asking for money, and they be like, I wanted to get liquor. I give it to you to get liquor. Just be honest. I don't care what you do with it.
Yeah.
So that's what he want to do, just do that. But to get on here and lie in order to get money is just insane. And then to try to drag people's name through the mud and continue to perpetuate lies and misinformation is just, that's crazy work. That's diabolical.
And y'all taking advice, information, and transparency for a guy who can't pay $25 a month to keep a decent clearance on his license. Look it up. You can do your own research, lazy trolls. It's right there. He missed a $25 payment. His mama missed a $25 payment. You still got your mama paying bills for you? Wow. Yeah, let me give you my $9. I really want to hear what you got to say about women, relationships, friendship. I don't want to hear nothing of nigga who's staying at once. If a homeboy say, hey dog, pull up, and that door behind him, man, fuck you. I might block that nigga out my phone. Any of my friends, if you call me on FaceTime and say, hey bro, we over here, I'm not coming. That's the robbery hotel. You know you walk out there, it's a balcony. Matter of fact, I like the Lorraine Motel. That look like when goddamn Martin Luther King got killed. You know what I'm saying? This nigga at the Lorraine Motel with a small bottle of motherfucking Remy, like he doing it. How ignorant and of a numbskull do you have to be at the Lorraine Motel with a small bottle and go live like you're doing something? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm doing it.
And then they say he did that, and then said that Martin Luther King didn't die the way that everybody think or something. Somebody said something. He tried to start a conspiracy theory with that, saying that MLK died a different way.
Yeah. Birdman. He'll say anything. This like I say, he'll say anything, but that he sucked that dick when he was in prison. He'll say anything except that he got arrested in 2021 and ain't been locked up yet for trafficking. That's a picture of dick nose, bird nose, doodle chasing, shit packing Polo. We gonna call him shit packing Polo. That's a new shit packing Polo right here, 2021, Georgia, Coweta. Nigga, go straighten them folks. Go do your time, fuck nigga. Stay off here. Yeah, it's active, bitch ass nigga. Here we go. Active. Right there, it's active. This is what you call receipts, y'all. So when he show you a live and he can do this, y'all see all these goddamn receipts. This is called receipts. All that folks, I got receipts. And then he say somebody said. No, ain't nobody said this. The cracker said this. This is black and white shit. The cracker said that you had no bond. The cracker said you didn't post a bond for $750 for trafficking. I ain't say it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I did not say it. I'm just reading what's in black and white.
I don't know what to say.
You know what I mean? I'm just reading what's in black and white. The nigga ain't worth shit. Homo, Polo, Dino, Blade, Kelsey. You got the person name. Like no nice old hoe name. Yeah, Nostradamus. Good one right there. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to respond to this video with some transparency. You know what I mean? Hey, Miss Jackson, I appreciate you coming on. We had a good old time here at the expense of Bird Nose. You know what I'm saying? Dick Nose Dino, Punk Polo, shit packing Polo. You know what I mean? And tell him I'm with and Polo. He know this too because he did some research. Polo, you know I'm more than with the jokes too. You know what I mean? You know, I know a couple people know Ocala. It's amazing. He probably said, "Yeah, y'all already know that nigga." Yeah, we know him. You know what I mean? I know people in Ocala. So he know him with all this shit. You know, he can't say nothing like, let's pull up and have no fake boxing match, none of that. You know what I mean? And he can't even out-talk me. You know what I mean? So shit packer, snitch, rat, Polo, have some transparency about your own discretion and not others. Miss Jackson.
And I always talk about people listen to. That's the last thing I want to say before I go. Then you are like 37. I thought it was in his 50s. I thought it was older than I was.
God damn. Oh, yo, yeah, I
I
forgot to
was
talk
so
about that.
shocked. I'm still
Boy,
shocked.
hey, this the oldest 37-year-old. This Nick, God damn it, this must be Benjamin Button. What in the Benjamin Button is going on? What's the little disease they have when the kids look old? You know, he must have got that shit at 30. It was he got hit with that disease when he hit 30. This nigga look old as shit. You know what I'm saying? God damn, they said 37.
I was shocked. I literally thought he was my age, and I'm almost 50. I was
me too. Shit, same. I was like, God damn. That said 37. Oh, God damn. No wonder you talk like that. You know what I mean? Polo, you still got time to get your shit together. You can, get your money up, get your face lift, whatever. Get your nose fixed. You know what I'm saying?
He got to be real with himself first, though. If he be real with himself, he'll stop being so angry. He'll stop with all of the shit that he keeps going, and he'll start to not be aged. It takes a lot to keep up appearances and be fake as fuck.
Hey, oftentimes I talked about this on the last Summer's Live too. When the guys be in the closet, it revokes all type of anger. You know what I'm saying? The shit would really be inward. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who down on people's looks and things of that nature on a constant basis is really an insecurity in themselves. Polo, come on out the closet. We can be friends. I like you better as a booty bandit. You know what I'm saying? Come on out. Greg Turner said, let's have a fight. Greg Turner already told you, I'm down to fight any one of these niggas on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Anybody want to fight me, holler at Greg Turner. I wouldn't give a fuck if you fought professionally, played football, a little football player who told that nigga line it up. I got money on me. I like to fight. You know what I mean? I don't fight no more, but, I miss it. You know what I mean? So, all right, you can line up, Greg Turner. But, Miss Jackson, I appreciate you coming through. Y'all make sure when you subscribe to Polo, ask for transparency and tell them, keep that big dick nose out of other folks' business and up them boys' ass like he did when he was in prison. Y'all,
I'm happy to join him on the same panel with you or anybody else at the same time. Since we're talking about transparency, we can have a grown folks.
Wait, hold on, he go shot outside the bullshit. I want to end on a good note for you. Someone just posted. Let me put that on the page.
How are you?
Yeah, Shanae is really fighting for all of us every day, and that's from a good guy, Traverse McCurdy. So she stamped. God damn it, y'all can't tell me shit about Shanae. All right, y'all. Peace out. We're gone.
Thank you so much.
All right.